this size one. I'm a little worried these bananas don't feel that firm. It's my water. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, what are you trying to do, huh? Wah! 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 Key, that's you. Wah! Yeah, keep your distance. Wah! Wah! Wah!
She's going through her terrible twos.
Almost there.
Thank God it's mild.
Hey, hey, hey. You need a chopstick. You want a mixing stick?
Nah, that's alright.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Huh?
I thought you were trying to turn it on.
Oh. I've never had such a hard time making this thing. It's never spit up like that before.
Work today. Maybe this is every time we make pateles. Put it in. How many?
Wait, I gotta-
Oh, yes. Break the banana, Haley. Write that down in your note. Break the banana into.
I need some gloves on.
Just into
Where
like
y'all got little bugs over there?
Oh, no, you don't.
little chunks.
I mean,
Oh, this is hard. Oh, this is hard to break.
recording this part?
No, only. You can smell the masa?
Yeah, you can smell the banana.
Yeah.
It smell for me. I
God.
have coronavirus. Oh,
You guys too much?
yeah. Actually, I was thinking the same.
No, it's not too much. Juicy.
Pour it out.
No.
I'll keep it.
They're actually not that hard to break in half.
You can do squats
Yeah, but not as much as I used to.
with pepper.
Pretty much. Half of the time is sleeping now.
She's sleeping now. Can't feel anything.
Nope.
Sleeping.
He's sleeping.
He's gonna be lazy then.
No, he's not. Yeah, he probably is. He moves around a lot at night, but
You know what? I'll go get it.
we just got bananas in our hands.
I dropped the banana too.
Whenever we make patelas, I always feel like a monkey because all these bananas, and we're just so gross. This is not a pretty thing. It's not a pretty process.
The story of the chicken and the bread is the chicken wanted to make bread and she asked for help. All the other animals said no. So she made the bread by herself. And then when the bread was done, it smelled so good and all the animals were like, we want some bread. And she's like, you didn't help. No. You heard that story, right?
Yeah.
Oh, rock stew. Rock stew.
That's the name of the story?
Yeah.
The chicken story?
No, rock stew is when there's I guess people are so poor that all they could do was boil rocks for broth. And so like somebody came by and they were like, oh, I have a potato. So they drop a potato in and someone else comes by and they're like, oh, I have an onion, and then before you know it they have a whole stew and everybody shares it. this from when I was married to your dad.
What?
Back then, appliances were made to last.
Yeah.
And it's still the same price.
Wow.
I spent $3.99
Jesus.
when I remember. I got it from Costco.
My God.
But this is the same thing that Jamba Juice and Starbucks uses. Same brand.
Industrial blender?
Yep, the same brand. This is not industrial, but the one that they're using is.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, man.
Okay, now I smell it. Would you rather lose your hearing or lose your taste?
Hearing?
No, you don't want to lose hearing. Honestly, you don't want to lose any of your senses.
But if you had to
Well, she
lose
said,
one.
but I have to lose one.
If I had to
I'd
lose
rather
mine,
taste everything.
I think I would lose my sense of smell. But hearing, it's hard to communicate.
But she said taste or hearing.
Yeah, I know, but
Taste, actually,
I wouldn't choose
I
either
think
of those two.
it's like Kumai when we asked him, would you rather? Kumai built a gaming computer by himself.
What? Really?
Yeah, he built it.
Good
And
deal.
he kept it pretty cheap too. I think only $300.
He built it?
Yeah. Don't have
He-
to us. He did it on his own. Maybe his friends helped him, but he said that he got all of his
You
parts.
mean like the parts and everything?
he
Or-
got the parts from his friends. He put it together.
Jesus.
So I guess he's bored. Nothing to do.
That's good. It's
Maybe
crazy.
he's gonna make a video on like Twitch or something. He's so competitive though. He
Yeah.
said he wants to be better than like everyone on the game that he plays. I think they're the only one that's not competitive.
Oh, I see. Not?
No, I am competitive. Kumai is competitive. Heather is competitive. So I
Yeah.
think you're the only one that's not. You don't give a rip. You don't care. You don't bother yourself and stuff like that.
She actually does compete in a different way.
Ooh, that's so.
Oh my God.
Appearance.
Appearance?
Appearance.
What?
One of the reasons why she shops online in Asia, so people aren't
I
going
don't
to
shop
wear
in
the
Asia. I
same
shop in the
things.
UK. Oh,
It's coming from China.
No, it's not. I come from the UK.
you probably look at it and you
But
think
if
like
it's in
I can do
school-
better.
Oh,
Yeah. Like in school, like I want to do better in an art project or something.
But you're not trying to compete.
You can put some in.
Oh, okay.
Not with just people
Banana
that I
and-
see on the street, but like, yeah, if it's like in school,
What about-
I'll want to write like the best paper, but.
Oh, you're just, that's it, just challenging yourself. I think that's good. And this smells really good. Ugh. You just eat it like this.
Oh.
Oh, remember when
the
everything
corn's
was all
right
nice
there,
and
too.
clean?
Oh no.
We burned like 5 calories doing
It's like a Disney family, right?
this. Banana in.
The hippies family.
No. He's in pain. Are you in pain?
Oh,
It was just funny because mom was like, what is that?
Oh.
But she couldn't tell what it was.
If you have arthritis or you think you do, you should get it checked as soon as possible. Because I heard it, you can fix it if it's caught early on.
rheumatoid? Rheumatoid is crippling.
I think I have it. When I wake up in the morning, my fingers are really swollen.
Or my thing about
hurt.
carpal tunnel.
Yeah, that's arthritis. But my knuckles are already, they have like, even on my ankles and stuff,
But it's
I
just,
have,
oh yeah, it's kind of swollen in your foot.
yeah, but I have bumps coming out and stuff on the bone.
Time to go to the doctor.
So painful.
Bumps come out? Doctors are doing remote,
Like,
virtual meetings.
Yeah. she
woman.
did. And with a cheap blanket.
And if we sell 100 for $5 each, that's $500 a day.
Jeez.
Then you divide it by the amount of hours that you work, and you can determine if it's worth it or not. If not, we have to raise the price. Or we find faster ways to make sales.
I think maybe we just make it look really pretty.
If we were to do like all bananas one day,
Or
and then all bananas one day, and then the next time we work on the stew and then put it all together, it's different. But we do everything all.
how many Puerto Ricans did you know growing up? Like, I wonder if we were like one of the few Puerto Ricans that on the island that.
Oh, there's
truly
not a
had
lot of
traditional.
there's not a lot of Spanish people in Hawaii.
No, honestly, I think even on Grandma's side of the family, Grandma was the only one that made it. I
Water?
mean, besides Auntie J, but on her Puerto Rican side,
Crazy.
she was the one that made it for everybody.
Even though
Nobody made pateles because they knew every so often Grandma was gonna make it, and then she would go and deliver to everybody.
But like, how serious would you guys be to start a potato business? Would you
I'm
guys
not doing anything. I would do it. I've been trying to tell me to do this forever.
But would you be dedicated? Like, if we started
Yeah.
to the business, it's not like that show up sometimes. Or, are you guys like serious? Or should we really
I would do this.
What happened to that business then? How come Auntie Emily's potatoes? What happened?
Because Michelle started slacking off,
Oh,
and
so
then
that's-
she cashed out on all the money.
No way.
What? Are you serious?
She cashed out, so we
Was
were
just you
like,
and her?
was me, Auntie Annette, and her.
How did you guys allow her to manage the money?
No. I managed the money, but she said she wanted her share, so we were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, her share.
Yeah, so she took her share. We did it for a little while after that, but you remember, you guys used to help us, but it just got really hard because, you guys were kids and,
No, we weren't even kids when you did that. Auntie Emily.
yeah, you guys were still kids. Well, mine was
We're
still
like in high
young.
school or something, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so.
because we were doing that for about a year. About a good
But
year.
was
or
the
so.
business good though? If you guys just had.
Sometimes we get down there and we're like, oh, I don't think anybody's gonna come today. The next thing you know, all of a sudden, all these cars start coming, and then we're like counting how much we got left in the
That gives
cooler.
me chicken. Well, those are the old folks. Like, are the young people into pateles?
Yeah.
Like, their kids.
Yeah, that's a lot of young people. They're selling them on all kinds. You know what it's like? All the- But she always used to tell us, when you guys are gonna come out there, let me know. I'm gonna come right down. So she came down one time. She bought a whole bunch of pateles, went home. Her daughter saw them, and she was buying them for herself. She would buy like 25 at a time, and then throw it in the freezer. So she told her daughter, "You better go down and go get before they run out." The hardest part. This is why you do this in one day. You only,
Do the bananas.
yeah, you use the bananas
Oh, but
for a whole day.
I'm also thinking too, like this would be a good way for like you, Haley, Sean, and Heather to make just money. Like, and I think if we are serious about this, like 100% serious, like it can actually be a business that can provide you with sustainable income. I'm not even kidding. This is the time during coronavirus to make to start.
Yeah, I mean, people are already asking. I already have 2 orders. I don't know how much they want, but they want to buy because they don't know what
I
to
know
buy.
I'm
Were you guys bringing in enough to make some like side cash? Like, was the business paying for itself? Your guys' time.
When you first, what I did was I bought everything the first time, all the meats and everything, and then nobody would take money. All the money would go right back into the safe. So when we had to buy whatever supplies we needed, we would take from that. When Michelle cashed out, then we all just cashed our shares out.
How come she cashed out? She just was tired.
She wanted the money.
Oh, she needed the
She
money?
needed the money
Because I think if we
for
do
Christmas.
this,
That's why.
I think it would need to be
No, but she shouldn't have depended on that money for Christmas.
Imagine if we had multiple blenders.
right?
Oh,
But you imagine cleaning up multiple blenders?
That's easy. The easy part.
I would rather do all of this at once in one blender. Have less
Cleaning,
to clean.
cleaning multiple blenders is faster than using one blender to blend all of these.
Yeah, it is faster, but
Yeah, if you have a container to throw everything in and just get messy when you wash it.
We are messy.
This is not going in the kitchen. All the water is seeping back out of it.
God, those are
This is the most masa figure that
Yeah.
Oh no, this is how we used to do it. Actually, I have a picture of Haley posing in front of a box of green bananas. A whole box, the same size.
Wow.
Wow.
And I still remember the caption too. Something like Korean girl not included. Something like that.
Eyes. Just a pretty boys.
Need water, bananas. At least we're almost done. I mean, that was pretty fast. I mean, what's happening now? Oh, 5:41.
Damn.
Don't
Sun
forget to
down, sun.
get those little pieces there and rinse them.
Mhm. We got a lot in our hands right here.
You guys all ready to throw it all in already? Huh?
Yep.
We're done! We're done! Oh god!
Yes. Oh, this is, I hate the banana part.
The teamwork is fast.
I'm trying to think of a
Put
faster
it in.
way. There has to be a faster way.
I'll hold on to both of these.
I don't know about later, unless we have machines.
It's just sitting at the
The
bottom.
hands are all soggy. Damn, we peeled all that. Or they peeled all that.
Yeah.
And we broke all of that.
Shoot us up in our water. I'm gonna get hives now.
Yeah, you better make sure you wash your hands with
Yeah, I'm washing my hands.
soap and water.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to jump in the pool after this.
Yeah, I know, right? We're working, or are we making everything today, or?
This is what I was just, so funny you say that. I was just gonna ask you guys if you would be okay with just making a few for dinner, and then you guys come back tomorrow or whenever, and we do all the rest.
Is it too much work to just make it all today, that's why?
Do you remember making
We
patatas?
gotta wrap it still, right?
We gotta wrap
You just
it,
wanna wrap
and we
it
gotta
in?
cook it. And we can, I mean, if you guys want to, it's up to you guys, you know?
I
Mommy's
think
gonna
if
be
all
here,
of
so
us
it's not
have
like a
like a
big deal.
station, we can get all of them done.
Why we have everyone's got no.
Remember we all had stations last time?
That's it.
That was 38